Hello guys and welcome back again to my channel. My name is Chidima. I live in United Kingdom. In this channel we'll talk lifestyle, nursing, vlogs and all the good things happening in the United Kingdom. Consider subscribing to the channel if you're seeing me for the first time, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back again to this beautiful channel. So there's this news everywhere since this week about four Nigerian. It's very particular, okay? So don't be angry if I say Nigerian. I'm also a Nigerian, but we need to talk about this. This is kind of a heart-to-heart talk. So it says four Nigerian care assistants have been jailed. The jail term is between 4 to 6 months. Some are 4, some are 6 months for maltreating an 89-year-old care home resident. So the story has it that this woman, the family have been, seeing her with some bruises and stuff and stuff. And you know that some of the signs of, abuse can be a bruise, skin tear, marks, and all those things. So eventually, they decided to put a hidden camera in this woman's room. Most resident rooms in the care home do not have cameras because it's against their privacy, it invades their privacy. So there are no cameras. So they decided to put in a hidden camera. Lo and behold, I don't know what, I didn't see the footage. It was said that the woman was not well taken care of. When they say not well taken care of, we don't know to what extent. When they say she was maltreated, we don't know to what extent. But the fact remains that she was maltreated, regardless of the extent which it was. So about 8 people were set into investigation, were put through investigation, and 4 were found not guilty and 4 were found guilty. And then they were sentenced between 4 to 6 months, okay, to serve their jail term. Now, the implication of this will be that when they run a DBS for them, that is DBS, I think is disclosure bearing service. When they run a DBS, like a police clearance check that you do in Nigeria when you're coming to the UK. So UK calls their own DBS. So when they do a DBS on them, henceforth, it will be seen that yes, they've maltreated somebody in the care home before. So they will no longer be allowed to handle vulnerable people. When I say vulnerable people, work in the care home setting, work with children, work with people living with learning disabilities, anybody in the society at all that has been tagged vulnerable, these people can no longer qualify to work for them. And what's more, they are now ex-convicts because they've been there and definitely will come out after their jail term. Also, nobody knows, being the fact that they're on a visa, would they be deported back to their countries? You don't know what's going to happen. So why am I talking about this today? It is Jackpot crisis. Everybody is going to the UK because their neighbor, Jackpot, because their friend is in UK. You are not even asking yourself, if I get to the UK, what will I do? Have I empowered myself to be able to cope in the UK? What are the realities on ground? That is why we do YouTube videos. People are doing, there are a lot of information. Anybody that tells me that they got into this country without knowing anything, I don't know where you are in this world where communication is everything. Make your research, for Christ's sake. Know what you're venturing into. When they say that being care assistant jobs are on the shortage occupation list, you think is that an easy job and British people are not doing the job? Some people are not fit to do it. Some people find it mentally tasking. You must have the passion before you go into a care job. It must be your calling. Let's put it that way. Everybody cannot be in care. Everybody cannot be in care. You don't used to pack poo and wee back home in Nigeria. You were a bank manager. And now you are in the UK. Your bank manager certificate, your degree certificate, they are not recognizing it. It's not paving way for you. You need to upskill yourself. And you're lazy to upskill yourself, and then you go and take care assistant job. In your head, it's playing in your head that a bank manager is packing poo, is packing wee. My dear, it is not your calling. Nobody forced you to do it. If you don't have passion for it, please don't go and do it. You finish schooling as a student in the UK and you need to stay back in the UK. It's either you go for your postgraduate visa, or you want sponsorship visa. What comes to your mind next is care assistant job. Must everybody do care assistant job? There are so many jobs in this UK that you can do on sponsorship that is not care. That is the reason why you don't have to japa because others are japa. Japa with sense. Japa with plan. Look at what is needed in the labor market in the UK. Look at the courses that you will do that will put you into that dream job after studying. Don't japa because others are japa. You will ruin your life. You this is Western world. This is United Kingdom we're talking about. The fact that you were able to get a visa to come and work as a care assistant, does not mean that it's that easy to survive in this country. It doesn't. So please, let me say it again. Japa with sense. If you're planning to come and school, look at what is needed in the labor market in the UK and pick a course that is relevant so that when you finish, you don't struggle to get, a job in that field. If you're a dependent, you must not do care assistant work. There are warehouse jobs. There are retail jobs. You can work in any of these retail companies. There are other things you can do while you are upgrading yourself, certification-wise, to land yourself into that dream. Don't go and do care assistant work if you don't have the passion. If you don't understand what care assistant work is involved, let me tell you. You pack poo-poo. If you're working in a dementia place, it's even more difficult. You're going to pack poo-poo. You pack wee-wee. You will feed. You bath old people. Yes. If you are a lawyer, my dear, when you come to this country, you will turn charge and bail if you don't upskill yourself. And if you're lazy to upskill yourself, don't go and pick your assistant job if it's not your calling. Because the law will take its course if anything goes wrong. Guys, this is where I'll be ending today's video. It's so disheartening. It's so disheartening. When I heard it, I was like, Nigeria again. Although there was this comment I read in TikTok, it was so annoying. It said, Nigerians, Nigerians. It was about Nigerians. And I was like, crime knows no nationality. For Christ's sake, Nigeria is about 200 and something million people. How many people in the UK? If you put the four countries together. So if Nigeria is about 200 and something million people and 10 million people are committing crime, it's nowhere near the entire population. So it can't be every Nigerian. Every Nigerian cannot be stereotyped. Let me correct that in this channel. Don't stereotype every Nigerian that you meet. Every Nigerian is not the same. There are very good ones. There are over nice ones making impacts. Go to the US. You hear of what Nigerians have done. Even in the UK here, you will still hear it. What are we talking about? So please, guys, don't come and stereotype anybody that says Nigerians. It's not a question of Nigerians. Crime knows no nationality, all right? I will see you guys in my next video. Please make sure you subscribe, like this video. Please like the video, give it a thumbs up so that YouTube can recommend it to others. And again, above all, comment. Let's talk in the comment section. Let's talk in the comment section, and I'll see you guys. Bye.